What is light language? My name is Amanda. I am a light language channeler. I use light language in healings, energy healings, and I also teach other people how to activate their own light language. So light language is an energy transmission. It is also a form of expression. One of the other names for light language is soul language, meaning that it comes from your soul and it speaks directly and communicates with another person's soul, with their heart, with their energy field. So it is this ancient language that every person, every soul has the ability to use. A lot of us have just forgotten how to use it, but anyone can activate their light language. Light language is channeled through sounds or through body movements. So through the voice, using sounds such as singing or speaking, chanting, toning, and also through the body, so like hand movements or moving your body even more, such as through dance. Some people also channel light codes in writing, so like little symbols that they write down on paper. So it can be any of these forms of expression it can come through. It can come through all of them, or for some people, maybe it's just one of them. So maybe just dancing, or maybe just through the voice. Light language can't be translated the same way our earthly languages are translated. So in a language here on earth like English, each word and sound means something. It has that meaning attached, or sometimes a couple of different meanings attached, which our mind automatically has these experiences and assumptions and projections that we put onto the meaning of the words. With light language, it doesn't have that. Every sound can mean an infinite amount of things, so that each sound or word does not have a direct translation to a meaning. Instead, a large amount of information is packed into a smaller amount of energy. So a short phrase can mean many, many things. And it can also mean different things to different people. So each person receives what they need from the light language. You can have two people listening to the same light language, and they can receive different meanings from it because they need different things. Light language bypasses the mind, and it speaks directly to the heart, to the soul of the person, and to their energy field. It can also speak directly to the subconscious mind. So in this way, it's really good for changing patterns and limiting beliefs and clearing out old stories. Light language is a very high frequency that can also clear out negative energy, clear someone's energy field. At the same time that it is a high frequency, it is also very grounding. So since light language cannot be translated word for word, you can still understand the meaning of light language when you tune in and use your intuition. So it's kind of like if you're listening to instrumental music that doesn't have any lyrics. You can usually still listen to that kind of music and feel into the type of energy or emotion behind the music. So some songs sound like sad music and some sound excited or happy. And you can receive that information using your intuition without having any words attached to that. So the same thing is for light language. When you are listening to light language, you can use that intuitive ability to feel the energy behind the light language. Light language helps you remember the truth of your soul, and many people find that it feels very familiar because it is speaking directly to their soul. It is coming from this energy of the heart and the soul rather than the energy of the mind and the ego. Not all light language is the same. Every person channeling and using light language is different. They all have their different energy and tone and intention that they imprint on the light language, giving it different abilities and affects the power of the light language. So it is important to always use discernment when you are receiving light language from someone else, such as when you are watching a video or choosing someone to work with. Always use your discernment to feel into if it actually feels good for you, if it feels light and expansive, if it feels heavy, contracting, or dark, that is a sign that maybe those energies of that light language aren't for you. There are a number of different ways that light language can be used. So it can be used as a healing, and it heals on all the layers of your being. It heals on a physical level, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Light language can be used to activate your DNA and go into your cells for cellular healing. Light language can be considered a type of sound healing. So similarly to if you're using like a singing bowl for sound healing, it emits a certain frequency of vibration, and the cells of your being, or just your energy field, when it experiences that vibration, if it's in a low vibration, it will bring your cells, your energy body, back up to that high vibration to match the frequency of the sound bowl or of the light language. And it also clears away negative energy in this way. So all of the layers of your being are interconnected, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual layers. So when you heal your energy body, you directly heal the other layers of your being as well. Light language can be used as an activation. It can activate DNA, and it brings information to your cells and your DNA to awaken forgotten abilities, forgotten knowledge, or activate the internal healing process. You can also use light language directed to healing plants, the earth, animals, different planets, such as like the moon or the sun. And it's also great for healing with babies or children when they can't understand the actual words that you want to tell them. Light language is a form of expression and of communication. So when you are a child, like a little baby, you see these kids and they express in their own way without using words. So they make noises and they make movements that maybe don't really make sense to us, but is their way of expressing how they're feeling and what they want to communicate. As we get older, we are taught not to express ourselves in this way and that it is wrong. So we start to suppress that. Light language is letting yourself reawaken this authentic expression. So we can use light language to communicate our feelings with depth. It is your authentic expression of your soul. We can also use light language to communicate messages from different dimensions. So we can use light language to communicate messages from other beings, such as galactic beings or like your spirit guides. But I do caution you in this to make sure you are very careful about what source you are channeling the light language from, as some beings can be like tricksters and they're actually of a low vibration. Light language can be used to increase vibration, so increasing your own vibration or the vibration of others, or increasing the vibration in a room, clearing the energy, or in a situation. Light language can be used to really change the energy in a situation very quickly. Light language can also be used as a blessing to bless others. You can use it to bless your food and your water. Some people call light language an alien language, which I don't completely agree with, but I think that comes from there being a lot of galactic beings, such as like on other planets and other dimensions, who use light language to communicate. And while that can make it seem like an alien language, it's not just an alien language, it's a language for like all beings and everyone's soul, because it's more of a soul language that anyone can use. So some of these beings who use light language to communicate, it's actually like one step before telepathy, because you're not so much using the mind to communicate, you're using like your soul and your heart to communicate truly what you are feeling. There's a lot of fear in the collective of speaking your truth and expressing yourself authentically. And that comes because in the past, mostly, there has been a lot of repercussions for speaking your truth. You know, people had to stay quiet in order to actually survive and not be targeted and sometimes even killed for speaking their truth. But now, for the most part, it's pretty safe for us to speak our truth, and that's what the world needs. The world needs us to be showing up authentically as our true selves. So learning light language is very healing for the throat and for the voice, for clearing out these fears of being seen, being heard authentically, and expressing your truth. Learning light language helps you unlearn that blocking, that bracing that we learn as children to stop ourselves from authentic expression. So learning can help you reawaken this authentic expression within yourself and speaking and communicating really from the heart. So if you're interested in learning light language, please contact me. I teach other people how to activate their own light language, and remember that this is something that anyone has the ability to do if you feel called to. So I hope that answers any questions that you might have had about light language. If you have any more questions or any comments, please comment on this video, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe.